blue face pillar, the blade dealer. Make a nigga forfeit, cause I'm the realest. Niggas talking short shit, I need a million.
Big stepper, yeah, bitch I be steppin'. Coolin' kit with the flip switch, bitch that's the weapon. No drama.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access.
This legend bring them sounds at one time.
I'm hard, and we got you. And that's it, man. Go purchase Big Pat Sports Talk merch and support the family, man. And welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. Thank you for your support. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. And today we're talking about the New York Giants are ranked 30 or below in many media pundit power rankings for the 2024 season. And they believe we have one of the worst rosters going into the 2024 season and don't believe we can get more than 6 to 7 wins. So with our additions of our draft picks and our free agent pickups, the league still believes we are one of the bottom teams in the NFL. And I'm here to say you really can't blame them based on what happened last year. But I like to bring to people's attention that most of our main players last year were hurt. And everybody, you making excuses and all this garbage and everything that New York Giants detractors love to do. And we all know that the New York Giants is one of the teams the media loves to do bad for some reason. They don't like when we win. They don't want us to win. For some reason, this franchise is one of the franchises in the NFL that nobody really wants to win. And I mean, we haven't won in the past decade. One of the worst records over the past decade as far as wins and losses. So I understand why they put us in the bottom of the power rankings. Let's name some reasons. One, our quarterback position, Daniel Jones. The whole league, as far as the media and Twitter, they love to destroy Daniel Jones. He's one of the worst quarterbacks to ever play. He can't throw, he can't read defenses, he can't make plays, he can't hit people wide open, he can't throw the ball deep, he can't average above 7 yards a pass play, even though Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback that won the Super Bowl, had one of the lowest yards per pass rate in the league. He can't lead a team, he can't shift the line to block, he can't do this, he can't do that. So just being honest, that's one of the main reasons why we're so low in the power rankings. Another thing, the loss of Saquon Barkley. He was Mr. Everything. He was the whole offense. He is the highlight reel player. He is the best player on the Giants. Everybody had to focus on him, and he was Mr. Everything, even though he was often injured as well. And didn't even crack 1,000 yards last year. That's one of the main reasons. Our offensive line play is one of the main reasons why we are so low in the power rankings, which is a very valid reason. Our offensive line has been ranked 28th or lower for as long as you can remember as a Giants fan. Like, the offensive line has been absolutely awful. And that's just the truth, man. They're awful, man. They have to show people different this upcoming season. I don't blame people for still saying our offensive line will be awful. It's true. Another thing, our weapons on the field. We did get Malik Neighbors, but looks like that didn't move the needle too much. So our weapons is the main reason why. Waller being retired, Bellinger is going to have to step up. And Theo Johnson's probably going to have to step up. People like Lawrence Cager, if he makes the team, is going to have to step up. Our receivers, Hyatt, nobody really respects his route running. Slayton, nobody really respects him as a receiver, even though I believe he could be a good number 2. Wan'Dale Robinson's just coming into his own, and as good as Malik Neighbors was in college, he was in college. So he hasn't taken a professional NFL snap yet in the regular season. So I understand that as well. The weapons and everything, I understand that. Our defense played very well last year. Maybe that's why we're not ranked 30th. I mean, and then, the fan base is disrespecting the coaches and the GM. Oh, they may be fired after this season. Daniel Jones is going to get somebody fired. Man, whatever. There's plenty of reasons why we are ranked 30th in the power rankings, and I'm not going to say, oh, man, you guys are crazy and blase. Hey, look, we didn't do anything last season. They expect us to be the same type team this season coming up, and we're just going to have to go out there and prove them wrong. In ways we can prove them wrong, the offensive line blocks. If the offensive line is ranked top 20, I believe we go to 13, 15 in the power rankings just off that alone. Because you got to know, with the offensive line blocking, we could get our running game going. We could get our quick passing game going. We could get the deep ball going. And we have probably one of the speediest rosters as far as wide receivers go in the league. Neighbors, you got to respect his speed. Robinson, you got to respect his speed. Slayton, you got to respect his speed. Hyatt, you got to respect his speed. Theo Johnson, you got to respect his speed. So I believe this offensive line blocks. We can get Singletary to get started with the run game, bring in the other running backs, and see who can come and fill that number 2 running back spot on this team. So if the offensive line blocks, that makes us one of the better teams in the league as far as like a top 15 team automatically to me. You can say I'm delusional or whatever. Oh, you still got Daniel Jones at quarterback. How are you going to be good? And you got Daniel Jones at quarterback for the detractors and the haters on my channel. Whatever. I know if this offensive line blocks our weapons and Neighbors, Wan'Dale Robinson, Slayton, and Hyatt, we can get some things rolling. We could get some deep dig routes. We could get those deep end routes. We can work the comeback routes with Hyatt, Slayton, and Neighbors. We can work the middle of the field with Wan'Dale Robinson and Bellinger and Theo Johnson. If this offensive line is just ranked top 20, don't mess around and let them get to 15, 16, or the 18 range, like how the Texans were in C.J. Stroud's rookie year. You might be able to see something. And if Daniel Jones, hey, look, if Daniel Jones proves that he can throw that ball with the best of them, give him, if he has time, he can throw that ball with the best of them. He could get the ball to the receivers. We should have no issues on offense this year to where we can't average 24 to 25, maybe even 27 to 28 points a game. And I know that's far-fetched to you guys because, hell, it's just easy to bash Daniel Jones. It's just easy to say that he's the worst guy to ever play football. I know it's just easy. It's really a clout chase. You really clout chase off the dude's name because you just mention him time and time and time and time again. If this dude is this bad, how is he being mentioned all the time? The New York Giants are just so trash. How is this guy on a trash team and the trashiest person in the league is talked about so much? It's mind-boggling to me. But if this offensive line gets his act together and Daniel Jones can overcome some of the mental issues that he may have, some of the PTSD that he may have from getting hit, who knows what he can do this upcoming season with these receivers. And Elite Neighbors is as advertised. I believe Hyatt, if he's working on his route running, I believe Slayton's ready to take it to the next level. And people are going to bash him because he asked for a contract extension. Like any player on the Giants cannot ask for a contract extension unless he's well known in the media and he's 20 years old. Like, you don't ask for any money if you're on the New York Giants. If you're not 20 years old and the media loves you, man, whatever, man. That man is asking for what he deserves and what he's worth. His production lines up exactly for what he's asking for. So give it to him, because he's the only veteran receiver in that locker room that has enough clout to be like, hey, look, I played in the league. I've averaged 700 yards on a very bad team. So who knows what he can do if the offensive line is blocking? Who knows how he can use his speed if the offensive line is blocking, if he can make some people miss? Who knows? And then Wan'Dale Robinson, I think he can go as high as he can go this year, man. I believe the field is going to be opened up for him, and I think he's going to do some pretty good things for us. He's going to move them chains, and hell, moving the chains means that we're getting close to getting points. So it is what it is. I believe our special teams will be better than previous years. We have a bunch of guys that can do kick return, punt return. We got a bunch of gunners that could go out there. So I think the special teams is going to be a little bit better. We're going to have to see what this defense can do with the addition of Brian Burns. Thibodeau looks like he's in the gym getting ready for this season. We all know what Dex is going to do. Bobby O, McFadden, Pinnock, Tyler Nubin, Banks. We need a number 2 corner. According to many Giants pundits, we don't have a number 2 corner. I think Cordell Flott or McLeod would do just fine out there. But the main thing for this season's power rankings, if that offensive line blocks, I believe we're in the top half of the league automatically. I truly believe that. You guys can say I'm delusional or stupid or homer or whatever that crap you guys always call somebody that has any positive take on the New York Giants. All you guys are weird, bro. But anyway, the New York Giants are ranked number 30 in the power rankings in this 2024 season. I can't be mad at that based off what we did last season, having a top 6 pick, top 10 pick again. It is what it is. But that offensive line blocks, you're going to see a different New York Giants team this season, even with Daniel Jones. And you can take that to the bank. You can write it in your little book. You can keep it in your brain, whatever you want to do. The offensive line blocks, you're going to see a different offense on this team, and you might see a dominant offense. Just saying. But that's the episode. New York Giants low in the power rankings once again. I know Giants fans are getting tired of that, but it is what it is. We got to prove otherwise, and until we do, we will continue to see ourselves in the bottom of the rankings. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that big blue join button, and talk your talk with the Big Blue crew. And cop you some merch. I'm not going to explain this or tell you guys again. I'm just going to say cop the merch, or you're going to have to see me, man. It's getting to that point, man. You keep clicking, you better go buy the merch, man, or you're going to have to see me, and it's not going to be pretty. All right, thank you guys for watching, and until the next episode, you know what it is, man. Peace.
Hitting the mic, spitting the facts, coming with full access. Big Pat in the house with giant tactics. Eli's handoff, rapping the classics. 90s beats, we blast this in New York. Big Blue. Where the G-men roam, Super Bowls in the vault, that's the Empire's home. Red, white, and blue, where the legends are grown. Giants full access, this the zone, got the tone.